Welcome back. Steve, you're known as a defender of short selling. Why do you feel the need to rise to its defense these days?
The thing is, short selling is very much maligned. And I think the problem is it gets viewed in a moral lens. Bottom line to me is, if you want to buy a stock because it's undervalued, by all means buy it. If you want to sell a stock because it's overvalued, by all means sell it. And if you're not long that stock, you should have no reason not to try to take advantage of the market's ups and downs. I think there's a moral unequivalency here. That's probably a terrible word, but bottom line is, I think I think it's fair for people to want to find undervalued companies and champion them and ride them as they grow, which is perfectly fine. That's obviously one of the reasons the stock market exists. But to me, there's no real reason why, if you find that a company is overvalued, that you can't do the opposite. But yet there seems to be a moral judgment to it. The shorts are doing something nefarious. Now, there has been a history over time of nefarious practices in short selling. But bottom line is, it's not, in and of itself, it's not a nefarious practice. There's no reason to say that the market's not to say that the market's gotten ahead of itself. Let's see if we can play it from the other side. And
there's asymmetry on the risk reward also for short sellers versus long. It all implies, let's talk about that for a minute.
No, absolutely. So that's it. So in many cases, the stocks that you want to short the most are the hardest to short because there's such demand for them, because there's such demand both to buy them to keep the prices high and then to sell them short, which means that they're relatively unavailable. And you always run the risk, if you're a short seller, of getting bought in because you can't, it's just either the borrow disappears, because that can happen too, because whoever you're borrowing the stock from, whoever your broker is borrowing the stock from, could sell it.
Right.
And they might not be able to find someone else to borrow from you, so you're forced to cover. That's where short squeezes come in.
Great explanation. I think that is spot on.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks for watching. Check out QZ.com for more.